You warm it up. All right. So this is it. The title of this whole series is going to be Room 112, where the prayers dwell.
I like that.
All right. So
Just
tell us your name.
my name.
Now you gotta go like, hi, my name is.
I really do. For real.
No,
Oh, okay. My name is Kenda Freeman,
and where are you from?
Whiteville, North Carolina.
Tell us about Whiteville.
Country. The boonies.
Okay.
About 910. Hey.
Two or more things that you really love.
I like cookies.
Give me one more.
That I love or that I like?
Both like love.
I love God. I love God. I love people. I love food in general. By the way.
You're a foodie.
Yeah, I'm a foodie. Sorry, Cooley just tapped me.
Yeah, that's Cooley the cat.
Yay.
Scratching. And give us two things or more you hate.
Alright, well, I don't want to say I hate that. Okay, I used to hate public speaking.
Really?
I used to hate it. So I can't say that anymore. I hate people that like, backbiters. I hate when people are selfless. I don't want to say hate is selfish. Selfish.
Okay.
Sorry.
Okay. I was like selfish.
The sun rises and sets on them. I hate that people lie about everything, like habitual liars. I don't like that. Hate's such a strong word.
Dislike.
Because I don't hate anybody, but
Right.
There you go. I hate the action. I hate some actions that people, And I'm looking at the camera enough, I don't like.
You're doing good.
Okay.
You're doing great. All right. So you were kind of warming up. How did you meet us? You need help?
Yes.
I'll give you a hint. When I was in shape and I was consistent.
Oh, I remember.
There it is. I had lots.
But I don't think we formally introduced
ourselves.
It was weird.
It was. You know what? She was.
You had locks? That was a long time ago.
She was like, yeah. I did. I just remember you always chilling on the side. And I was like, you know what? That girl was cool.
Basketball, y'all.
Yeah, basketball. And then we would say hi to each other, but then I think either I saw you at church or I saw you at an event before. And I was like, she's the believer.
Yes.
So I really started saying hi to her at Fitness Connection, and then we saw each other at
Yeah. That's right.
So
Wow.
Yeah.
he's from Fitness Connection.
That's so. You had locks?
I had locks. Yes, and they weren't gray.
Gray locks.
Gray locks. So give us your personal testimony. No shot clock.
No, you gotta be a little more just anything.
Yeah, whatever you want.
I grew up in church. I've been in. I was raised in a Methodist church. Transitioned to non-denominational years later. So when I was in college, I thought I was big and bad, do whatever I wanted to do.
That college.
I wasn't like a real rebellious young person. I wasn't out doing everything I could do because I was cautious. And growing up, I always thought I never smoked a day in my life. But not that that's a big risk-taking thing. But I always thought when I was growing up, what would my mom and dad think if they saw me doing this? And so that made me be if Ernie or Laura see me,
many a thing.
like it's gonna be, oh my God, they're gonna give it to me. And I grew up my mom's only child, and I'm a daddy's girl.
Check.
When I was in college, I was in a relationship with this guy, and I was in a relationship with him like all through college. And long story short, it ended badly. We're cool like now, but it just ended really badly. And like I just went through this like really bad period of depression when I was in college. Like I didn't want to go to class. I didn't want to do anything. So one of my aunts was my pastor at the time at my church back home. And so I used to just call her and talk to her like every day and just like sit on the phone and cry with her and stuff. And so I just got to a point where she would tell me like, you know, whenever you're feeling bad or whatever, like you should go in your room and you play your sax or dance. Like, so I just used to praise dance or worship, whatever I could do like to fight off the spirit of depression. But fast forward, like, so after I got through that relationship phase, then I got into another relationship, which was not the smartest thing to do. I thought I was over it. So anyways, like, I guess you can call part of my testimony was like bouncing back and forth in relationships. I didn't have any sense of who I was, no like sense of my identity. I knew I loved God because I was brought up in this religious background, but I did not identify myself as a child of God until I was 27. No idea. So when I turned 27, so I've been in these two relationships that were both like probably about 5 years long each. And I got to the point where I was 27, and that's what part of my poem was that I did last year. About crossroads. So one day I just came, like I was on the way home in September 3 years ago, and I knew something was missing in a relationship, and I was making bad choices in a relationship, and it was just like, and I was just talking to God, and I was like, I don't know what to do. Like I don't know what to do, God. So I'm driving home, and my home is like 2.5 hours away from Durham. And so all I hear him say is, trust me. All I heard him say, I didn't know, that's all I heard him say. Most of my friends were doing things that were different from what I was doing. And so I didn't really know how to keep who I thought I was at the time, because remember I had no sense of identity. So I didn't know how to keep who I thought I was while, and you know, keeping my, right. So I just went through like these weird periods of just trying to find myself, and thankfully at the age of 30 I finally know who I am. So like I used to be, I didn't know what to do when I was by myself. I used to like thrive off of people like giving me praise or like telling me, oh, you're so awesome, and like, oh yeah, this cookie is good.
What you put these cookies?
I'm telling you.
Kenda, free man.
Freedom.
Yes.
She did a great job, and we are super excited just to do life and learn more and just be there for each other. So, good job. Give them a deuce. Yeah, there we go.
Hey you! You should subscribe. Be a part. Stop looking at my videos and be a part of my life. Yeah, I'm begging you. Just do it. I love you. Please subscribe. Bye.